Okay, we're actually standing in the backyard. You can get a little frame of reference. We're on an upper level deck. The grill is actually the best frame of reference. So I've got 3 doors. I've got this one right here. I've got this one up here. And then I've got this one right over here. So we've also got this little section right here. So we'll talk about this in just a second. So on this door here, and that door up there, we're going to remove the existing wood trim that's currently around them and replace with new. We're going to duplicate as far as like the width that each of them currently are. And over here where you don't see any at all, we want to install new, like right over here. And then we're gonna have to do a slightly smaller, like a 2-inch trim board on the top here, because we've got a baseboard. It appears as though there might have been a deck or something maybe at one point. And that's what this baseboard is. But see this right here? That trim board right there, down here. And see this, how it connects to this little door right here? The door operates, but what we want to do is we want to take this part off, because we're going to hang on to this. We're going to remove this and this, and we're going to remove this little piece right here. I've talked to the homeowner. He's aware that once we remove this, this is now going to be exposed in areas where we've got these nails. What he'd like us to do is to just put a new nail in that area, just a fatter nail, anywhere where there's going to be holes now. So we're just going to basically clean this little section up right here. Then we want to reinstall essentially this piece. We want to reinstall this along here somewhere so it can still close. We're going to have it real close to right there.
Put, you know, like an eye hook.
Yeah, we can do that.
No big deal.
Perfect.
Or put a rock.
Sure. So again, 3 window trims here, and then clean this area up over here. Now we're going to go to the back side. Oh, one more window. We got this window trim right over here on this same side as well. We're going to replace that one. Let's take a look here.
And this is considered the east side.
East side, okay.
Side.
So we've got 3 sides right here. We've got a bottom, the right, and the top. Would you like us to replace this corner piece right here?
I don't think it needs it.
Yeah, it looks fine. I'd leave it.
Yeah.
So we'll just do the 3 sides right here. Okay, we're facing the back side of the house. You can see we've got several windows here. It looks like 8 windows up here that we're gonna leave, sort of. All right, let's talk about the siding first. We're gonna remove this existing siding, trim around this window here, this door right here, and replace with new siding, new trim, new band board right underneath that metal strip right there. We're also, if the homeowner happens to have any like new light fixtures or anything like that he wants installed at the time, just as long as they're on site, we can go ahead and install those at the same time. Regarding the windows, it's basically got around these windows, we've got 4-inch wood brick mold around these windows. What we can do, because these are IGUs, so if we could just remove the wood brick mold without damaging the IGU, and if we can install hardy, hardy 2-inch by 1-inch trim boards around, if that's possible in those areas. Again, the brick mold might be specifically there because of how it's attached, but if we can install that with hardy, let's go ahead and do that. We'll decide on the siding shortly. I'm not disclosing in the video what we're choosing yet, just more describing the scope of work. New trim around the windows and doors. Once again, this is going to include Rex wrap, house wrap, because once we remove this old siding, we're going to essentially go down to the studs. Rex wrap, house wrap, and then we'll also include Z flashing on top of all the windows, applicable areas, and flexible adhesive flashing around the openings as well. Okay, we're standing on the right side of the house. Give you a little frame of reference. We're going to replace this window trim unit right over there. This window trim unit right here. This window trim unit right here, including up here. And this window trim unit right here. Additionally, we're going to install, starting at this post right here, we'll go ahead and leave this post. It's 7 feet from here to here. And this is the one that we're going to stop. Well, actually, we're going to replace this one. This will be the one that we stop at. So here, we're going to go all the way up. So we got 7 feet across here, and it's about 26 feet to the top right there, down to here. We're going to replace this with channel rustic, actual cedar siding. Let me show you what the measurement of it is. So you can see it's got a 6 3/4 inch reveal. Hang on, there we go. It's got a 6 3/4 inch reveal. We'll install it the same way. We're going to make sure we use Rex wrap, house wrap underneath when we remove this old. Once again, this will also include metal Z flashing, flexible adhesive flashing. Ring shank nails will be used throughout. The product's going to come unfinished. Cedar siding is not primed. It's just simply unfinished. I've advised the homeowner that the home needs to be painted. Yep, and that's it. That's the project.
Metal flashing going over the concrete.
We're on the back side. I want to put a special note on this video. So we want to make sure that right here, I've got the homeowner, they're standing right next to me. We've got approval that down here, as we get down towards the ground, what we want to do is apply a piece of metal flashing that actually goes from here, resting on top of the concrete. And the reason is we've got about an inch gap, you can see right there between the channel rustic. The concrete is, over the years, is just kind of pushed away, and they had it jacked up, but it's not going to move it back towards the house. So I've got authorization that along this back line right here for this wall, we're going to do just a metal flashing touching the concrete. Additionally, see this trim board right here? Let's go ahead and do that one as well too. That goes all the way up to there.
Yeah, I was going to say we can do just the partial.